Really sweet though.
So Shaba and I were just talking about when we took a little hiatus from season 1 to season 2. We had no friggin' idea
None.
that it was gonna hurt us this bad in the views. We're sorry that we let our fans down.
Guys, sorry. We're learning, you know. Extend us just a little bit of grace. We learned, you know. But that was very sweet what just happened earlier.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's divulge.
One of our viewers, who is a big fan, she said she's our biggest fan. That was really cute. Was really excited when she saw both of our cars and asked if we were recording a podcast. So this has become a thing at Cumberland Farms. People see us.
The first thing that she said I know she talked to you first, but then when I came out, she goes, "Kate, you podcasting?" I'm like, "Yup." She's like, it's different. It's different to have two people that's from your town doing a podcast. We're in 4 countries.
Get out of here.
No, we are. We're in 4 countries and we're in like 54 cities so far.
Guys, that's awesome. Thank you.
So
text us and let us know.
Over 400 downloads.
Oh my goodness.
Over 400 downloads. So thank you to everybody. This is the Two Talking Fools. We're just 2 average girls who are taking their phone calls to the podcast.
You're welcome.
We had a hard time with that last time.
But we got it this time.
I'm going to work so hard in season 2 to not sound like I have a muffler system coming out of my mouth. Like you sound so... I think my ears are clogged.
I was going to say, I thought you sounded fine.
I don't think so. You sound... You sound... So this must be your chair because every time I move, it sounds like I'm farting.
It's got to be.
You sound so crisp in this, but I don't.
I don't know. I thought you sounded fine. But...
I even kind of watch how you hold the microphone.
Oh, that. Well, I do. I'm told I have a soft voice, so I figured if I hold it closer.
I was told I have a soft voice.
So I have a soft voice. No. So I figured if I hold them like close,
that's a 1-900 voice. Shaba, hey, if things don't work out.
Oh my goodness.
That is a joke. That is a joke. I said that joke.
1-900.
Shaba. Chenille.
Shaba Chenille. Oh boy.
Shaba Chenille. So I want to say something, and it's this is like millennial talk here.
Yeah. Okay. I was getting nervous. I was like, oh.
So listen. This is perfect. So I'm looking at you. First of all, you were looking at me. I want to tell you that a guy hit on me at work today, and it was very uncomfortable.
What happened?
And he goes, "Miss," you have some money hanging out of your jean pocket. He goes, "That's the first place I look." And I'm like, oh my God. He's like, "I'm just being honest." Bless his heart.
Bless his heart. I was told that I was going to an island with a client, and my colleague that I share a room with was getting a kick out of it. And he said there's more to that island story than just going to an island.
Don't even bring up islands because, this could have been, whose island.
I had to tell them that they owed money and they wanted to take me to an island. How do you tell somebody they owe money for something and then they want to take you on a vacation?
Where do you think, I don't think you're going to leave that island. That's what I think.
That's the scary part.
That's the Tony Soprano way. You're not leaving that island.
That's probably what it is.
Shaba, don't go to that island.
For sure.
Who was that guy that had that island? That the guy that had all the one that got killed, and then wow, listen to us rambling fools. You know who I'm? Jeffrey Epstein, like Epstein's Island.
Did the list ever come out? Not to get off topic, but did the list ever come out?
Parts of the list have, absolutely. Again, I think it's just the people based on have they gone on the airplane,
Gotcha.
But
Gotcha. Okay.
The manifest, right?
Yeah.
We better not go down too deep to this hole because we all have, some swear that some names are going to be on that list and some others. You know what? Can we just get into one of the topics that you and I said we were going to discuss
let's
based
do that,
on this?
because we could really go off on that one.
Yeah, I'm going to sit here. This is going to be an unpopular opinion, and I'm going to say it in a dull manner so that people can read between the lines. How about that? Because I'm not girl enough to to come on here and just necessarily speak exactly what I'm thinking.
Okay.
But I think since we talked about it just briefly,
Yeah.
I think you'll understand. Maybe you'll piggyback and help the viewers.
Go for it.
This is really, it might as well just be topic like shit that I see on Facebook that pisses me off. Right?
For sure.
And this is what I see. I don't know. Maybe we all need to take a little bit of a class of how to act on Facebook. And I hope people around me are listening, because these guys could be some of the criminals on Facebook.
For sure. And we're the Facebook police.
If you put up a post about your opinion, about something,
okay,
right? Do you think people have a right to come onto your page and then give their opinion and try to persuade you a different way?
Do they have a right? That's an excellent question. I think that once you post something on a forum such as Facebook or Twitter or anything like that, you are opening yourself up to that happening. So do they have a right? I don't know. I mean, you put it out there, people are going to comment. Do I do that? No. If I disagree with something, I just keep scrolling. I don't think twice about it. I don't really think too much about it. I think that in this day and age, people are very brazen online. You know, they get bold all of a sudden, and they always feel like they need to put in their 2 cents. You know what I mean? So if you do post something that's based off an opinion or whatever you might put out there, you have to prepare yourself that people may end up commenting on that.
All right, so you gave the adult answer, and I'm going to give the childish answer. It's bullshit to me. If I want to post something, an opinion that I have come to this opinion, and I share it on my Facebook page, I really don't want others to go on there and persuade me or think they're going to persuade me. This is how I feel, right? Just as if you post something, 99.9% of the time, I'm going to just scroll on by, because that's your opinion.
I gotcha. So you're saying you're posting it to put it out there because this is a feeling that you have.
That's correct,
so
Shaba. Yes, ma'am.
I'm letting this marinate right now. That's why I'm thinking.
Right. And I know what's going to happen. People are going to come in the comments and they're going to say, well, Kate, you put it out there. People have a right to share their opinion. I agree to a point.
But here's the thing. That's why when you asked me if they have a right, do they have a right? I wouldn't necessarily say that. I would say that.
Sad wording on my part.
No. But I would say that, you post
etiquette.
You have to. Okay, yeah. If there was online etiquette, yeah. But
if there was online etiquette
in this day and age, it's tough. You have to prepare yourself. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, and I have to stop you right there. And this is uncomfortable, but I have to point it out.
Uh-oh, what's up?
This guy that just walked by, who, by the way, looks like he should be in the show, That 70s Show.
Okay.
Absolutely badass. Looks like he came right out of like the Woodstock era. I absolutely love it, and it's the stripes on his t-shirt. But I want you, when he goes by, I'm going to pause again. I'm going to go like this to you, not to be rude. I want you to watch his how he walks.
Can you do me a favor though?
Yeah, man.
When he comes out, can you move your head up a little bit just so I can? Yeah.
I want you to turn your head.
Well, I was going to say the reflection in your glasses.
Okay, but I really, it's
so I could literally just look in your glasses.
And I'm not making fun of. I'm a people watcher. I love to watch people. I love all different sorts of people.
Same.
That's what makes this town beautiful.
Oh, for sure.
But anyways, back to our thing about the etiquette. This is how I feel. If I'm putting out an opinion, I just think, or somebody's putting out an opinion, sometimes you just have to scroll on by, even if you don't agree. That's their opinion. Why are we in this like age where we don't just let things go? We've always got to fight. We've always got to have the last word. We've always got to this, that, the other thing. We've got to regurgitate what we heard from somebody else to then use that again. I see so much. I'm like, wow.
Well, it's interesting you say that. I think we're in a day and age where people are getting more and more sensitive. They really, really, really are. And I don't say, I hate to say the word sensitive because then it's diminishing somebody's feelings. But what I mean by people are getting way too sensitive is that, like, you could say the sky is blue, right?
Yes.
And somebody feels that the sky is like aqua.
Yes.
oh my goodness, the sky is aqua. It's not blue. How dare you say it's blue?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what I mean by like too sensitive. So you're not even, I wouldn't say safe, but you can't even put an opinion out there without, in a way, expecting that there's going to be some kind of reaction of some sort. People are so sensitive. It's not even funny.
Okay,
It's crazy, honestly, how sensitive people are.
they're so sensitive.
Yeah.
And the way I look at sensitive is sensitive in the fact that their feelings got butt hurt because they didn't like the opinion of somebody else, so they have to rebuttal. To me, that's being too sensitive. That's being like, I know what you're saying, sensitive,
Yeah.
like they get upset,
Right.
but people are just sensitive in general. And I'm going to give you an example of that. Let me give you more of an example. You know, everybody has in their town. I bet you can relate, viewers. Let us know. There's always that one person that always has to comment on literally everything.
Oh, for sure.
You know exactly who
For
I'm talking
sure.
about.
There's
Shaba and I live
probably,
in the
like,
same town, so
yeah, we
like,
do.
if you don't think we don't talk
There's
about this, we
there's
do.
a solid, I'd say 3 to 5
Yep.
that you and I,
Yep.
without, I mean, we're not going to name, we wouldn't do that,
But
but
the number
you and I
one,
know.
the number one person, you
You
and
and
I
I
would
know.
both say this off
Yeah,
camera.
we say this. Yeah, we know. Yeah,
So
constantly.
then you get people like that have to pick a fight with every just because somebody doesn't agree with their opinion every single time. Like, why is that necessary? Why do you got to fight everybody?
I think it's because, you know,
Why does an opinion have to become a fight?
I think a lot of it has to do with a couple of things. One, people have too much time on their hands, way too much time, because for the same people to always be commenting, I'm like, are you always on social media all the time? Like, how are you always commenting on something? You know what I mean? And I think the second part of that is, I think it's a lack of confidence, because silence is very telling. Somebody who's confident in their feelings and how they think doesn't always need to comment. You know what I mean? I mean, I definitely have here or there. I felt very strongly about something where I wanted to share my feelings about whether it's a certain situation where I disagreed and, you know, wanted to shed light on a specific topic. But I knew that by me commenting or shedding light on a specific topic or my feelings about something, I knew that there was going to be, you know, a lot of back and forth engagement. Sure. You prepare yourself for that. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, I'm so here for it. I love it. I love this.
Yeah, his stance, his walk. It's like it's watching.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
I wish we could get a photo of him, but you know what? People don't appreciate, like, if we said
about
to
his
him,
energy.
He's just here. He's just doing his own
He's
thing.
just doing his own thing.
He beats to his own drum.
Yes.
Shab, I love when people do that.
Yes, I love it. Just, you know, how he's carrying himself, how he's walking, just the confidence. I love that.
I love that. Be you.
I love that you pointed that out.
Isn't that amazing?
I just feel like so cute. Yeah.
I'll tell you, that's what small town means to me. Is just be able. If you can't go to your local Cumberland Farms, take out 2 lawn chairs, get yourself the best coffee this side of the river, and sit and people watch and do a podcast. What are you doing?
For sure. Be you, boo boo. Be you, boo boo. But yeah, the you know, the confidence thing and feeling.
And
like
I get it. I don't want people to now say, after listening to this, be like, oh my God, she's talking about me. You probably don't even know who I'm talking about, first and foremost. Yeah. I don't want this podcast to ever get down to like the granule shit of like, oh, who could she be talking about? Don't worry, you'll never understand. Right. You'll never know.
For sure.
I'm saying what I see in general.
We're
first and foremost, I do social media for a living.
People. Yeah, we're not going to bully people and, you know.
Right, but you know, there's those things on Facebook that piss everybody off. You know, like you have your town pages, right? And you might have that one person that's the town pages. Do you listeners at home have your own town Facebook page?
Please or do you have? And let us know.
I love how every town, like I know, I've been to several towns, lived in several. There's always the Bizarro or uncensored page where like all hell breaks loose, right? And like you want to join, but it requires you to ask for an invite, and then all the admins will know who's asking. So you're like, ooh, should I go to that page? Should I not go to that page? Oh yeah.
The town pages are hilarious.
A who?
They are a who. I'm telling you. And then you're trying to figure out why everybody's so mad at each other about the simplest stuff. It's funny.
Oh God, it's like, God forbid, when Domino's came in. Are you kidding me? There was an uproar. It's like, instead of focusing on the positive, like, oh, we got another business. Right. And you know what? I don't care what people say. Let me say it on the mic right now.
Right.
when you are a family that is struggling to get by because I don't know, inflation's through the roof, and Eversource here in Connecticut, can't talk about any of y'all, has like done this thing where we have to pay this fee that, guess what? It's not like you're making more at work to offset this fee that
For
we're
sure.
now getting paid for. You know, so it goes back to that. So Domino's, whether you want to agree or disagree that the food is either quality or shit, it feeds a family that needs to be fed.
I like Domino's. You know what? And going back to the town pages, the thing that irks me the most is when people go on there and they badmouth these businesses that are tax bases for our community. If you don't like something about that place, respectfully, don't go. You know what I mean?
No, see, in this town, you can't have more than 2 pizza parlors. God forbid.
Oh,
You know, we got 16,000 people
But
living
it's
in this
so
town.
funny. It's like, you know, it's like there's certain things at the different restaurants that we have because we have a couple of different spots here in this town. You know, we went over the boroughs and we're not
Ooh,
going to
we got some
list
exciting
all.
stuff coming up too about the boroughs
Oh
of
yeah.
Stafford.
Oh yeah.
Hell
So
yeah,
we're
girl.
We're not going to list, the different food places in town, but I'm telling you, there is a specialty that I like from each place that we have in town. So would I order this particular pizza from this one? Probably not. I probably get that from the other one, but this one I might order a grinder from. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't go on there and bash
No,
a
and
small business.
no,
Come on,
especially in this
guys.
town, since we have, we need every small business we can get.
sure.
Like, let's support everybody. Like, there's room for everyone. I promise you there is.
There really is.
I promise you there is.
There really is, and everybody's so different too.
Right. There's enough. There's enough.
But it's the day and the age of social media and people
It really
being
is
very bold on social media.
very bold.
Yeah.
Very, very bold. God, we could just keep going about this, but we've got more to talk about.
Yeah.
So we're at our typical mark.
Mm.
Yeah, so Shops, we got more more things to talk about. So what do you
We
say? We
do.
go to the next one?
I think we should.
All right, guys. Peace.
Peace be with you.
And also with you.
And also,